Welcome back to my channel, my loves. Guess what today's video is? I mean, I have said it a few times, whatever, pretend I didn't, but today's video is a part 2 of my most honest Q&A. So you know the questions are going to be interesting, and yeah, let's get started. By the way, I did break 2 nails yesterday, my pinky nail and my thumbnail. And I broke them at the same time. I mean, my pinky nail was because I felt like I had a hair in my butt. You know, sometimes you take a shower and your hair just goes down your butt crack. Yeah, that's what happened. Broke my pinky nail. Not sure. I don't remember how I broke my thumbnail. Gabriella with 2 A's _ Gomez with 2 Z's. Would you consider being friends with someone who has been following you forever, or do you think it's weird that they know so much about you and you not so much about them? I would be friends with someone who's been like a supporter and stuff like that. I don't see anything wrong with it. I mean, I don't know, I don't see anything wrong with it. Maybe it's a little weird that you guys know a lot about me. I don't know anything about you, but that's why I get to know you. Question number 2 by TTYLMARSYA. Talk to you later, Marcia. Have you ever had a sugar daddy? I have not, but let me tell y'all something weird. So I have gotten so many emails about, you know, they tell me like their life stories and they're saying they're just looking for a companion. Like these weird old people like saying they're gonna pay me this much a month, they'll buy me this, buy me that, pay my rent, blah, blah, all this weird stuff. I thought that was weird. Then I got an email, someone asking me about buying my shit. They gave me directions on how I'd be able to ship it, and then not being able to, not smelling, and all this weird, I don't know, I think that left me very shook. I mean, would you want to buy someone's shit? Heaven Malner with 2 L's. Honestly, if social media wasn't the huge platform it is, and you didn't have the career of being an influencer, where would you be living, and what would you be doing instead? Dang. So before like social media or whatever, like I was still doing social media in high school, but I've always wanted to do makeup. I always wanted to do hair. And I was like, you know what? In Riverside, there's this cosmetology school at RCC, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go do that. And if that failed, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go be, go do what my mom does. Yes, hi, but with 6 S's. Compared to your ex, what qualities does your current boyfriend have that he didn't? My boyfriend, he listens to me, he's considerate, and I think that's my main thing. He's considerate and reciprocates my love and my effort and everything, and I feel like that's really important in a relationship. And communicates. Why did I even forget that one? My man knows how to communicate. And I appreciate that a lot. Because when you don't talk, that's when things just go downhill. Eyeball he cheers. Eyeball he cheers. Oh shit. Do you shave your private area or wax? Which one do you prefer? I actually wax. I get a Brazilian wax. So they wax all down there. They wax your little booty hole, you know? And I just prefer waxing because it's a lot cleaner, and people say it's bad for you. I don't do it all the time. I only do it when I'm about to see my boyfriend, you feel me? And I just don't like shaving because I don't like getting those little razor bumps. And it hurts when it's like, I feel like vagina hair freaking grows in like 10 seconds. Like you shave and then it grows back. Yermilla _ Devi97 for your Q&A part 2. Is what you're doing right now what you always wanted to do growing up? No, it is not, because I never thought that like social media would, what it'd be for me now. But I wouldn't take back anything. I love what I'm doing now. What is your biggest regret in life? My biggest regret? Not letting go of situations that were already dead and gone, and I wish I would have just let myself move on right away instead of holding on to something that wasn't there. What would the perfect you be like? Of course, the perfect me. What do you mean, perfect me? I don't know how to really answer that. I guess like I would really, like, the perfect me would be able to pay all my parents' bills. I would be able to be traveling 24/7 all the time. And I'd be uploading YouTube videos and that's it. And not really worry so much about the stuff I do on Instagram. P.S. I love you so much and I love you too. Next question. Freaking Angelo. He like sent me so I screenshotted all your guys' questions. He sent me a DM at the same time I screenshot this and now I don't know who the person is. But they said, are you and Fuzi still friends? No, we are not. I stopped talking to him when I met Angelo. MG.Sophia with 2 A's. Was losing your virginity emotional? Yes, it was, because I feel like if I knew what I knew now, I would not have lost it. Because I was fairly young. If you watched my last video, I said how old I was. And I was manipulated into it. And so it was really emotional because after that, it was like thrown in my face all the time by him. And yeah, it wasn't great. Belinda_OLAVARRIETA. How do you manage to stay strong through the bullshit some people put you through? Love you. Let's see. Well, to be honest, of course when you go through some shit, it like changes you and all that. But I feel like I've become stronger, but I never let what people put me through change who I am as a person. I just spit. But I never let it change me as a person because I know that my intentions are genuine. I know I'm genuine. I don't need to change because someone else wasn't that way as well towards me. Julie Alahamar. She said, any messages to anyone battling depression? Dang. Speaking from someone who was depressed for 4 or 5 years straight, all I can say is please, 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 even though it feels like it is the end of the world every single day, don't give up, because one day you're gonna wake up. Or, you know, it's weird. It's when dealing with depression, it's kind of like nothing anyone tells you really helps you at that moment. It's kind of like you have to get yourself out of the funk, but it's not just going to happen in 2 seconds. It happens in time. You learn how to cope with things and start looking at things a little bit better. And I feel like with depression and stuff, and it depends what kind, because I feel like there's so many different things, like situations. I don't know how to really explain it exactly, but you just really gotta be your own biggest fan and encouragement. You know, you just have to hold on and understand that it's temporary. It's not going to be forever. You're going to get out of that funk. And if you have to, go to therapy. Therapy helps even if you're not depressed or you feel like, you know, something's bugging you. It's healthy to talk to someone and say how you're feeling. Osio Torres, 3 R's and 2 S's. Update on your relationship with Daisy. Love you, by the way. Love you too. We are good right now. It's just kind of we're doing our own thing. I mean, that's what happens when you kind of get older, you know? I mean, I feel like when we had our little argument, whatever petty argument, I felt like it took me a little bit more time to get over it, just because I feel like I need time for those kind of things. I can't just jump back into things. Sometimes it's hard. I don't know. It depends on the situation as well. Diana Eileen. And 2 A's and 2 E's. Do you and your boyfriend plan on moving in with each other? Because I know how frustrating long distance relationships can be. So me and my boo have talked about moving in together, but I would rather much. We also talked about how since we're in a long distance relationship, we're not able to have a normal relationship, see each other regularly and hang out with each other regularly. So we kind of talked about him moving here, then we kind of have a normal relationship for a little while, and then, you know, in time, we jump into moving with each other. Sami Katal. Do you think it's possible to trust someone a second time? She actually asked me 2 questions. I like both of them. So, do you think it's possible to trust someone the second time? It is possible, but it also depends on the situation, because it's different when it's like, I don't know, maybe your boyfriend went out and he got a little drunk, he didn't text you back. You're gonna be so pissed off, and you can forgive someone for that. But if he's out getting drunk and he cheats on you, I don't think I can forgive someone for cheating on me, because do you see what I mean though? But that's like really bad, and that one's like bad, but that's even worse. I can't forgive someone for something like that. I do believe that there's second chances, and I do believe that you can trust someone again, but it just depends on the situation. She also said how to know if it's true love that you're feeling and not just a temporary attraction. Thank you. Dang, true love. Well, you know, there's puppy love in the beginning of the relationship, and then it gets into all the deep shit. I guess you have to pay attention to the signs, because you could be in a really unhealthy relationship and you could think you're so in love and you're like, oh, it's true love. No, it's not. It's just you being attached. It's not, has nothing to do with love. Luna Kim 81. Do you ever feel insecure about your beauty marks, aka moles? This is something I struggle with. I honestly love my beauty marks. I have a ton of them on my face. I have a ton everywhere. And I feel like they make my face unique. And I used to remove the makeup on them or go over them a little bit, but I'm just so lazy, especially right now. I did my makeup really quick. I was like, I'm just gonna do this real quick, whatever. Court NYX Danielle with 2 L's. Let's see. How did you become so comfortable with social media? I've always wanted to start YouTube or something like that, but I'm always afraid of being made fun of or have no one watch. The thing is about starting YouTube, you need to just go for it. Your first videos might be terrible. My first videos, they're still up. They were terrible compared to now. I mean, I was super uncomfortable, and I still have really bad anxiety, but I'm a little bit more comfortable talking into the camera now. You just have to go for it. In time, I mean, I still cringe watching myself, but in time you just get more and more comfortable. Just like these people who ask, I just spit again, just these people who ask too about how do you get PR packages from makeup companies and all these things, or work with, you know, certain brands. I see little accounts that get huge PR packages that I don't get. It's because they're consistent with posting makeup and all those kind of things. Sassy.Cassie. Did you ever have a pregnancy scare? I have. And I was crying. That was in high school. I actually had like a real pregnancy scare. And that was with my relationship that I lost my virginity to. And it was a very unhealthy, toxic, abusive relationship. And he was like, oh, I'll be there for you, I'll take care of it. The thing I was thinking was, holy shit, yeah, there's no way. And I was crying and I was terrified and I was literally like depressed. But, you know, I got my period. So thank God. And I was using protection, but sometimes things happen. So you guys should be on birth control if you're going to be sexually active. And also use protection, you guys. SciEdHTX. If you could be sponsored by only one company for the rest of your career, what company would it be? One company. I would say Apple. That'd be really sweet. Dang, that'd be really nice. Imagine just getting all the new phones, all the new laptops and everything. It'd be pretty sweet. Jane.Stella. What are your pet peeves about people or anything? Love you, by the way. One of my biggest pet peeves is people smacking their lips together and chewing with their mouth open. I think it's disgusting. Laured EG. Have you ever faked an orgasm? Yes, I have. I have. It was kind of one of those times when I just, the only reason I faked it is because I wanted it to be over with. I wanted it to get done. B_Vestano. Do you use a tanning bed, booth, or do you spray tan? So if you've been following me for a while, you do know that I used to spray tan and I loved spray tanning. Now I use a tanning bed or, you know, tan outside, either or. And it's just because I want color that stays. RDZAU_. What would you like to accomplish in the year 2018? Love you, Alicia. I love you too. So my main goal really is focusing on my YouTube channel. I want to grow that. I think YouTube is fun. I would love to do a lot more videos with my boo, because, I mean, would you guys want to see those? More videos with my boo? Dab Martinelli with 2 L's. What's the absolute worst rumor you've ever heard about yourself? I love you so much. The worst rumor. I've heard a lot of rumors, but I feel like they're all similar. I mean, I guess like when I was in high school, of course you guys know that was not a great experience. And if you haven't seen my bullying video, it is on my channel. I remember when I was a freshman, people were saying that I had sex with 2 guys at the same time. Dakota_Ballard. What's the scariest moment you've ever experienced? Ooh, one time I was in an Uber. And it was very terrifying. I wanted the Uber drive to get over, you know, be over with. I had 911 on my phone because my Uber driver was like, I don't know, he would look like maybe 26, something like that, 25, I don't know. And he kept looking back at me, and I asked if he could stop at like a fast food or something like that. So we stopped, and he looked through the little front mirror and said, "You're looking real good, baby." Darly.xo. What's the tea on people that live in LA? Many people say that the people that live there are fake. Why is that? It's not that people are fake. LA's very big, but I guess it's like it depends what type of people you're talking about. Because in LA, a lot of people do use each other. And a lot of the friendships are based on, what can you do for me? What can I do for you? Which is fucking terrible. Has no type of substance. I can't do it. That's why you see I don't really have friends, because I don't do that. Madison P1. What do you hate about your boyfriend? Okay, is that like an in general question? I hate that he lives far, or do you want like a legit something? What do I hate about my boyfriend? Hate is such a strong word. Can we do like dislike? He does this little noise where he's itching his beard or whatever, or I don't even know what he does with his mouth or whatever, and it sounds like he's chewing with his mouth open, and I hate the sound. K__Bloom. If your poop can smell like any fragrance, what would it be and why? Oh, well, I love the smell of French vanilla, and I want my poop to smell like French vanilla. Caddy_Cakes with a K and K. What's the most disturbing dream fantasy you've ever had? I had this really realistic dream where I was playing at the park with my little brother, and he was a little bit younger. I actually had this dream like years back, and it kind of like traumatized me. But we were playing like ball or something like that, and the ball went into the street, and I checked my phone while he went to go get it, and I heard a scream. I walk over, I guess the ball went into the street, he got hit by the car, and some lady was holding him saying, "I'm so sorry." I don't know why I have such fucked up dreams. Nisa Hunter. Would you be open to try something, maybe even a relationship with a female? See, I don't really label myself, because I feel like you like who you like. I mean, if the person's fucking awesome, goddamn phone, swear to God. But if the person's awesome, they have a cool personality, maybe. What's your favorite personality trait in yourself and in others? I love that I'm so open-minded. I'm very open-minded to everything and anything, and I love that in other people, because I hate small-minded people that are, I don't like people who don't think outside the box. Maddie.Alley. Would you date a guy which is younger than you, like 1 or 2 years? I wouldn't. That's only because I know not all guys are not mature, but I feel like guys my age, and if you're younger, you're probably gonna be immature. Fala Jural, is your man good in bed? Wait. That is the end of my Q&A. I answered everything, super honest. I actually like doing these videos because it's fun. You get to know me a little bit better, and if you're nosy, I'm sure you love these videos too. But give this video a thumbs up and subscribe, you know, and I will see you guys soon.